Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Success on the morning, yes?
Success International. This is the international show, and today we have a special guest.
Hello, this is the
Mark
special
Friedman.
guest, yes. I'm Mark Friedman. I'm from Concept for Pharmacies, pharmaceutical company in Israel.
Mark has a company. I know Mark for how long?
I think 10 years, maybe?
10 years. Mark started in his company when there were 3 employees.
Yeah.
When we met, I think you were like 30, 40,
yes, that's right.
something like that. And today you are 70 employees. So today Mark is a guest on the show.
That's right.
And we said that you can ask anything you want. So this is 2017. I think this is our first show in 2017.
So yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year to you.
And I want to know what is your question in regards to the new year, in regards to life, in regards to everything.
That's right. This is a new year, 2017, and I think in this new year we have to start thinking about organizing again.
You know, organizing is one of the things that everybody postpone. Like, organizing is not that important. Maybe we should start by doing more Facebook campaign, more leads, more sales. Well, you know, it's important, but guess what? If you don't organize, you cannot expand.
You drown.
Exactly.
Yes, mostly papers, emails, SMS.
So much communication, you
So
cannot
many,
handle it, and eventually you will drown. That's the moral of the story.
Nowadays, we've got so many communications coming
You know,
through.
while talking to you, I get, you know, messages from my Facebook pages, on my WhatsApp. Look, this is from a few seconds ago. Many questions. Everybody wants to communicate. And good morning to you also, Oren.
Hello,
By the
Oren.
way, this is a questions and answers. So all you need to do is ask us questions. Whatever you want, you can ask on the broadcast. But first, I'm going to answer Mark. Mark asked us about organizing, right?
Yes. Very, very important.
So, first of all, how to organize? Well, you know, Mark, I will refer the question first to you because
Sure.
you expanded your organization from being 3 employees to 20 to 70 eventually.
Yes.
What is the most key factor that you wouldn't recommend to neglect in regards to organizing? What is the most important thing?
Well, you remember that you entered my office about 10 years ago, and you gave me a questionnaire, about 100 questions, and I didn't know how to answer any one of the questions. So I think when I started to organize, I understood that if I wouldn't have you besides me, I wouldn't succeed.
Well, definitely you need a guidance, you need somebody to train you, or you can just study it by yourself.
You can study by yourself.
But my question to you is, what is the most key datum, you know, the information you got that made you expand?
Well, I think hats. You know what's hats?
Hats, I know, of course. It's a written paper with the job description, okay?
Job description.
We can call it job description. And mainly people do not understand what's exactly in the job description.
Yes.
So, if you think that in a job description it's only like the tasks that the employee should do during the day, that's nice, but that's not enough. I see at businesses, I ask them, do you have a job description, a hat? It says, sure, we have it. And then they show me a 1-paper page and says, this is it. And says,
with 1 line or 2 lines. Yes.
like 5 lines.
Yes, that's right. I started like this, and I had about, for every job description, we had about 3-4 lines. And nowadays, when I write a hat, I've got so many pages, I don't know. You
know, I have hats with hundreds of pages. You don't need to learn them all at once, but definitely if you want to know a job description, right, you should have few things in it. For instance, one of the things you should have in it is the purpose of the post.
That's right.
I mean, why are they doing it? For instance, let's give an example. If I have a marketing department manager, do this task. Tell me, what do you think is the purpose of a marketing department manager? Maybe it's to do post on Facebook, maybe it's to send text messages, to prepare a newsletter, to take care of the website. Well, that's not the right purpose. That's tasks that you need to do during your job. But your purpose is to get hot prospects approaching the business that you can close them on a service or you can refer them to a salesperson.
Actually, what we're doing all day is doing tasks. To move people, you have to move the tasks forward.
But you need to do tasks that actually move you forward towards the purpose.
That's right.
But most people don't say what's the purpose.
So the first thing you have to put on a hat is a purpose.
Exactly.
That's right.
So when you have an employee, even if you don't train them on anything, you know, many people come and say, can you tell me what's the quickest way to train an employee? So first of all, my answer to you is tell him what is the purpose of his post.
Okay.
You know why? Sure. Because let's say I just give you, let's say you're going in the woods at the night, and you need to walk in a certain direction, but I didn't give you a map, but I give you the target. You know, it's a far light that you see. You will find your way to it, even if I didn't tell you go right, go left, stop, go up the hill.
Yeah, but instead of taking me 15 minutes, it will take me an hour or 24
That's why you
hours.
need the rest of the hat.
That's right.
So the purpose tells you the general direction where you should go,
okay,
and what you should get to. But the rest of the hat gives you the know-how how to do it right with the shortest way.
Wow. I think that's correct.
That's a nice explanation.
Yes, very nice explanation. So, you remember when I started 2006 and I was the wholesaler in my
Yeah,
company?
I remember.
And I had a person in my wholesale,
Yeah.
and I didn't know how to train him. I didn't know what to do with him, so I didn't trust it.
So you did the job instead
I
of
did
him.
the job mostly. And nowadays, when I've got a hat written, okay, if I take a new person, I just give him, I tell him, you read that and do the tasks.
You know, the simplest way to explain is like, you know, I have a plant behind me. You can see it actually if I will turn the computer here. You see that's the plant. So the plant almost died
Okay.
3 weeks ago because of a very simple thing. The cleaning lady, she changed. Okay, we got a new one. And she didn't get the hat how to organize the office. And one of her tasks was to water the plant. But since nobody told her and nobody had her, she didn't thought it was her post to water the plant. So I only knew when the plant went. So says, oh, what happened to the plant?
Hello there, something.
Now he's recovering from what happened. But the point is very simple. Anything you want to get done, write it down and find time to organize.
So you organize everything.
I organize everything which is not organized. You know, the best thing about organizing, once you did it, if you did it correctly, you don't need to touch it again.
That's right.
I mean, one time I wrote a policy letter, like the job description, it's part of the job description, how to bring people coffee, and if they bring it, they need to bring it in matching glasses. It doesn't matter, you know, it must have matching glasses. So even if the water, it must have matching glasses, although we have lots of different glasses. That's a policy in my office. Now, otherwise, every new secretary or every employee that brings you drinks to the table, I need to tell him why the glasses are not matching. That's not okay.
You know, when I sat, once upon a time when I used to sit in my office and I had the people coming to visit, they gave me different glasses. And you know what also I put in my hat? That you have to bring something besides the coffee.
Wow.
Because it's not
a
nice.
Biscuit.
Yes, a biscuit or a treat. It's very nice having something with your coffee.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So the point is, if you're not organizing, you will never be free.
That's right.
If you want to have time to volunteer in community, to go on study for yourself, to be more with your family and children, it's not about your marketing. It's about how well you're organized.
So you put in your diary, you also put your family?
Absolutely. I organize everything.
Wow.
I mean, if I want to go to the dentist, I put it on the calendar. You know, I have community things I do for the community. I put it on the calendar. Everything I do, I put it in my calendar. And also organizing, I put it on my calendar. Because if I wouldn't write organizing, it will never be organized.
So you take it off your head and you just put it in the diary.
Exactly. And actually, you need less attention and less energy, because attention grabs energy. If you think of it, the more you have open tasks which are not closed, it takes energy from you.
It's like a computer. When you have a lot of programs open on your computer,
It starts to go slow.
slowly, and then it gets stuck.
Exactly. So the point is, if you organize, you put everything in place, you know, there's a day for that, there's a time for that, you know, you start to get less points of attention on that, less energy, and you have more energy to be active on other things.
That's very interesting. A lot.
So guys, we hope you like the show. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. If you don't know what Facebook page, it's Hadar Elad, or Elad Hadar. It's my own personal page. And you just need to follow us, and you see every Thursday at 9 o'clock Israel time, we have the international broadcast. Actually, next time you can ask us question or send us the questions below.
So send us the questions right now below.
Exactly, and we can answer even next show. See you next time, guys. We love you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.